so close to the water that heavy weather would like splash it all over with.
That's why they used logs, not planks.
You know,
Maybe that's why they left.
Nobles are not known for their best.
I want seaside manor. Then they do that, and it's like, this is actually not that great. The water's in the kitchen every morning.
This will just have to take more money from the poor people.
It would be embarrassing if I had to tell anyone about this.
But maybe we got here at high tide. Maybe we got here at high tide.
Maybe. But...
Possible.
Yeah, we don't know the tides around here.
I mean, this water is it is salt, right? It's like mostly.
Yes.
Yeah.
This would be its high tide. It wouldn't go down any lower. Like, it wouldn't go any higher, excuse me.
Yeah, so...
that would be annoying to them, I imagine.
So the house is just on the ground, or is it just, like, on stilts? Something like that?
It's on the ground.
Oh, sad.
So let's say we somehow manage to take out all the patrols. Couldn't we just then use like a ritual of acid arrow to make a second entrance? And
why do we want a second entrance though?
Because they are guarding the entrance.
Yeah,
but when the fire starts, they have to come out.
We want to burn it down because we might lose any information we can get.
Yeah, we're not going to burn it down.
Like, we could, but we're not going to get any information out of this.
I'll do these things the hard way.
How high up is the holes in the roof?
That, I would say that the building is not that tall. Since only one story, I'd say 20 feet up.
Do you have a grappling hook?
And they're very small. Like, that would be like a fucking like DC 25 to attempt to squeeze your way through one of those.
No, it's actually to look in it.
Oh, okay.
Just turn it into a box and drop in.
He doesn't have control over that.
It's an in-game suggestion, I imagine.
See, smoke is currently coming out, so you would get a face full of smoke if you attempted to look through the hole.
That's not practical, man.
Well, box doesn't care.
Yeah.
Box doesn't care, you're right.
Do we think we could throw it through if... like if
End your train of thought, please!
Well, I mean, if you just wait long enough for Gryph to have to leave in real life, then yeah.
Which will happen in about an hour, so I mean, if we want to sit and chat for an hour, you'll have a box.
Just wait for next session.
So how about this? Before we decide on anything, we pick one of the patrols, we take at least one of them captive, and we interrogate.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea.
But all the others will join, and then everyone will be alarmed, right?
No, because
if we can draw one of the patrols away, then perhaps the other two might not notice.
Yeah, because they're walking in a circle, so they won't notice if a patrol being
up. So it's worth first noting, thing they'll do is like, hey, there's trouble over here.
I'll move Thomas here. Like, this barbarian can see the other patrol before it rounds the corner. Like, they're not set so that they're completely out of sight, except for this gap here.
Yeah, but if you take, like, the last patrol when they circle around, they won't see them.
That is assuming they only look counterclockwise ever.
At no point would they ever change rotation or add or subtract people from it. Yes.
Or just look behind them. Like, what's that noise behind me? I'm sure it's nothing. The armed patrol will get it.
They seem to be very organized with these bandits here.
Bandits can't be organized. Nothing in their job description says they can't.
Look, we're already in a situation where we're having a hideout which historically wouldn't fucking exist, but it's a fantasy world, so it doesn't matter.
You know, I'm okay if they would just had a tent with a sleeping bag in it, and they'd be sleeping when we arrive. That's cool too.
Why? Because you can slit their throat.
Yeah, but
so
I wouldn't do that.
If when a patrol comes down here, we make a noise or something over here, maybe they'll walk out and check it out, and then we can ambush them in the forest.
We throw a rock at their face, and they are going to think it's the wind and come looking for us.
That's
right?
No.
I heard something over here. It's probably nothing.
Once again, I did have the interesting idea of just lighting a small fire and see if anyone goes, but...
What was that?
Don't mind that. That was me adding a basic battle map to the kids of this map.
Okay.
He's predicting something's about to happen.
Oh, God.
I knew I might need it, so I had it in mind just in case.
Still, with all of our AoE, can't we just lure them all out and then shoot them in 2 turns with all of our...
just pull the entire instance and
then we can
all, yes.
as long as we hit first, right? What we at
Or
first?
we could make some traps over here and just trap them.
Traps, I guess. I mean, I don't know how to make traps.
Well,
I guess maybe
I
I
know.
do a little bit, but
The Jack Bauer approach.
And
I
then
mean-
when we walk out, they like fall into pits or something, or
I'm gonna dig a pit.
snare traps or something like that.
We don't have time for pits.
Yeah, snare traps then.
All right. I mean, but then again, I mean,
How much does the druid know about trapping animals?
again that would alert them as well, wouldn't it?
Not trapping animals, trapping bandits.
Well, you kind of,
Has Tempus had a lot of cause to design traps to trap humanoid creatures in his day?
Dwarven, baby.
I was asking. Damn it! I realized my mistake now. Let's try that again, only with Fargus in there instead of Tempus.
Yeah, he certainly has a set of traps for like bandits roaming through his forest and stuff like that before.
All right. Does he have the materials on hand, or does he think he can like work the trees here to devise sufficient
Well,
ones?
the only thing he needs really is rope.
Okay.
Then he can just use like the trees and the twigs and stuff like that to make the traps.
yeah,
And if he needs like process like logs and stuff, maybe Thomas and his carpentry background can help him.
Ah,
We
Okay,
can make spike
I see where
traps
this is going. So we have the carpentry background. I would have had reason to trap people, and you've had reason to trap people. Let's go.
I have the mechanics to understand how the traps work.
sure.
You-
I
you
will
can
have a
make
smoke
ballistic.
under a tree then.
So basically, we're taking the A-team approach.
No, no, you. I have the most important job for you. While we're in the forest canopy, you produce the light. You're the
Sure. I can make a light with a snap of my fingers.
You're the flashlight for us.
I'm just wondering, when we do trap them, do we have any way to silence them quickly?
No,
That's the problem.
I mean,
they'll just be spinning around like help.
again, I don't think there's a way in which we can get them out without alerting that something's going on. So they're not going to leave without telling the others that, hey, something's going on. And when they don't come back, the others are going to be like, they
Well,
didn't
if
come
they-
back.
if they
There's probably
hear-
someone killing us out there.
If they hear noise near the patrol area, they might go out and check it out. And if it
Yeah,
isn't,
but they'll surely alert the others before they do.
I'm not
That's
sure.
Like one word.
They're
they have
still
to
gonna be
let
in
out.
line of sight range. All they have to do is shout.
I'm not sure how smart they are.
Smart enough to set up this kind of system.
Well, the bandits patrolling might not be so smart. The guy in charge might be, but not the guy who's keeping watch.
Sure.
Oh,
If
what we
he's
can
smart though, he
assume
wouldn't have put
is-
dumb people keeping watch. But
What
that's
we
all
can
assumption.
assume is that the bandits are smart enough to shout and look backwards.
Because that is a common human, even animal things.
Well, then we need something to like hit them in the head instantly and knocking them out.
So if we kill them all instantly, that would solve a problem.
No, just knocking them out.
By killing them instantly.
God damn it!
Do you
Flawless.
like I got these spells to put everyone to sleep? I assume not.
Yes.
So you're back to the fire idea, aren't we?
We're not gonna burn the building.
A fire ritual is becoming more and more tempting, but
I mean, they will come out one by one, and we can knock them out all we want.
Right, one by one.
Well,
they will
opening
leave in an
isn't that
orderly
big.
fashion, sheep. They will leave in an orderly fashion.
I could just make like a spring trap, so a large like branch sort of slams them in the face, and that will probably knock them out.
Got any water spells, Druid, to like create a tidal wave?
Perhaps what we could do is use like this day to kind of figure out how many there are by like making a distraction that would draw them out that doesn't look like man-made. Like a lightning strike. No, well, it's midday and there's probably no clouds. But
How much control would I have over an earth elemental?
Well, you've summoned it, so it would do your bidding. It would have to stay fairly close to you.
you know,
Yeah, I gathered that.
An earth elemental making like trouble in the nearby forest might draw them out, and it wouldn't directly link back to us or to any like druid
Yeah.
guy, maybe.
Druids are here. Charge!
How usual is it for earth elementals to just appear and rampage in a forest?
Fargus would know, I guess.
How common is it, Basilisk, to raid?
It's not really a thing. Elementals just don't go around rampaging in the forest.
No, so they'd be like, well,
Go on,
that's some
dude.
weird stuff going on. Basically, I think as soon as we alert them that something's going on, we're on a timer, because at that point, they're like, basically, we lost the element of surprise. We might have gained some information that we might be able to glean from one of them, if they even want to talk.
If we cause them to kind of show their numbers without making them realize that there's someone trying to invade their bandit mansion, by causing something that might draw their attention, but that might at the same time look like it was just something natural that happens.
Would it be possible for with ghost sound to create a very loud sound in the forest like natural?
I can do things as I can do them with my voice.
Well, you could possibly, using ghost sound, attempt to create such an effect. That would certainly be a skill check with a magical background, and a failure in that would just alert the listeners that the sound is fake, although they would still hear it, whereas a real one would make it sound as Dwohurim might wish for it to sound.
Based my idea here. What natural sound would we create? I don't know.
A basilisk.
I pack a yeah. I don't think
Basilisks are probably not very loud.
But it would have to be a natural thing that would make them interested in going checking it out without making them think that it's something dangerous.
You could make a sound that sounds like a dragon.
Like money
That will
whistling
certainly
down
draw
from
them out,
the
I think.
Sound like
money
women.
just raining from the sky. Ding, ding.
How about just like it sounds like a large part of the forest just collapsed? It's like
But wouldn't they doesn't alert them exactly?
Well, trees falling over.
They'd be on their guard for the rest of the time we're here.
You could make it sound like there's a commotion or a fight.
Say, it's worth noting, I'll read from Ghost Sound. The effect is like an exceptionally good version of throwing your voice, if your voice could create a wide variety of sounds. So it's not just any sound your voice can make. You with Ghost Sound can make a wide variety of sounds.
So how far is this like mansion thing away from any like more or less major road?
You have not traveled on a major road at all. Like, the major road would be the highway between Foghaven and Newport, so a day.
Is there a minor road at least? Any kind of road?
There's like maybe little bits of settlements that are like dotted around the area, possibly. Like, sure, you might have seen like smaller roads, but you've stayed pretty close to the bay.
You could try to make like the sounds of an approaching army or something. I don't know. I don't know if any of this would work. You know, I'm kind of starting to like the whole burn this entire thing idea.
Yeah, because
Just start a small fire in the corner then.
we charge here. We hold them in this little place where there's almost no area. We kill all the outside guards as they come rushing. We just hold the door. Like, we can block it rather quickly, right? Put Earth Elemental in there. Set fire to the whole building. That shouldn't be too difficult.
Well, again, information.
We're probably going to lose.
We can ask them if they will kindly tell us, then they get let out.
Be papers
and if
and
not,
stuff
then
in
they
there.
burn to death.
Might be papers and
Documents, evidence, something in there.
Because bandits are known to keep.
But if all the bandits are gone,
We found
does it
the map.
matter? If all the bandits are gone, then does it really matter if we know they fought for the Druid?
Yeah, it
Yes.
does.
There might be something other than the Druid in there. Maybe a link to that family back in town or whatever.
Maybe, yeah. Dad's in there, that'd be awkward.
But is any chance we lose it?
Yeah.
There might be hostages
we can certainly still block the door and fight there. That would still give us the advantage of holding the door. We just wouldn't give them an immediate reason to come out, which is the whole idea in it. Basically, if there's fire, they usually don't take the time to get their stuff. It's like, I'll fucking get out of this burning building.
I still
You
like
don't
the
really
idea of
think
designing
about-
traps to knock them out instantly.
If you can make a trap that can knock them out instantly, then
Maybe. If we're lucky.
Probably not.
Like, just
I don't
spring
see there
trap that
being a
aim-
way in
aims
which we
for their
can.
head.
I don't see there being a way in which we can engage with a patrol without alerting the rest that we're here, or that somebody is here. I should say.
And the power of phone.
Gryph.
Yeah,
Oh, stop it!
how can this always happen?
His phone is set to automatically disrupt the game.
Well, I think so far the most reasonable approach seems to be the one with the traps. I mean,
We could at least try it.
If we could somehow get one of them without everyone else knowing that we are coming, then we could at least get some more information.
Or at the very least, we soften them up by eliminating one of them.
Yeah, you could make a ghost sound like something in the forest when the patrol is passing by, and then they might go and check it out. In which case they will walk through the traps and be knocked out.
Sure, let's go for that.
I think that's reasonable.
Alright.
The A-team theme plays. We built our attack plan.
Alright, I'm going to need an encompassing roll that not only covers what you would use to make a trap, and I'm torn between dexterity and intelligence on that one, but also for the placement of it. Because anyone could easily walk around or step over the trap, and I also want to know what you're trying to build. Is like an actual like snare type thing, like someone like catapulting into the air, basically hold them by their leg.
No. What I was thinking is, I was looking through the forest for like a large branch, like maybe, I don't know, like kind of thick, like as thick as a.
All right.
As thick as my head, basically.
As thick as an ogre.
Yep. And so they'll just pull it back and tie it to a rope, so it's. So
have it whip in their face.
Yeah, exactly. So when they step on like a trigger mechanism, the branch will fling out into their face and they will be knocked out.
All right. Group, do you think that's more dexterity based or intelligence based?
I would say intelligence, like
Dexterity.
figuring out
I would say I would rather dexterity. I mean, you need to be very intricate in where you tie the rope to make sure it's all correct.
I'm not saying what you would rather it be. I'm saying what do you think it should be.
Well, it's more of a physics question, isn't it? How to tie the rope in the most ideal manner.
Yeah.
Well,
I could phrase it as a physics question at least.
Oh, my character would most likely be intelligence because he would be advising on where he thinks the best ties would be because he knows the mechanics, not the practicality.
This is handling what Fargus is attempting to do with the question that Asthma Man brought up. Okay, I'm getting intelligence out of this. This is an intelligence-based skill check for Asthma.
Damn it.
What would that come out? What would your bonus be on this?
1.
1. Well, what about background?
2 for your level, plus you can use your foresty background.
Yeah, right, so plus 7 then. Should be fine.
Yeah,
maybe.
What would I have? I would have 1. Yeah, mine would be 6.
So should I roll it now?
Yeah, if you could go ahead and add a roll secret thing instead of just a normal roll, that'd be pretty cool.
I don't know how to do that.
It would just be type / roll secret, I think, or maybe like / GM roll, maybe, or
okay.
I think it's roll secret.
Why don't you do a test
I'm just
first?
gonna check.
If I type / help.
No.
Yeah. Gryph, would it be possible with like my survivalist scout background to like help him?
No, you could do your own thing.
Huh.
If you type / like say roll secret, you don't need to type in the roll as well. Like / roll secret 1d20.
Oh, I see.
That would be doing. So that'd be like a 1d20 plus 7 for you. Okay.
Yep.
Fargus finds what he thinks is a suitable branch and concocts his branch trap device. He thinks it'll work.
Okay.
And we should stand nearby in case it doesn't. Or in case it just knocks one of them out and there's 2 of them. So we can quickly dispatch of the other guy.
I have a feeling this just turned from A-Team to Scooby-Doo.
If you want to sound nearby, that totally sounds like you'd attempt to be making stealth checks to attempt to hide in the nearby foliage.
Yeah. Rules-wise, like, be nearby.
Yes.
So, yeah.
Yes, that sounds like dexterity-based skill checks from anyone who would want to be within the vicinity of this transpiring.
I would want to be nearby, and I Leon can try and hide. So.
I will as well.
I think this would be a dexterity-based check to remain hidden within the light foliage cover of this.
Tempus will try and hide up the tree. Why not?
And Fargus has had so much experience with hiding in the forest before. I mean, he covers himself in leaves and stuff like that, branches, moss, everything.
So he's a crazy person. That doesn't sound like someone who's experienced in hiding. He's crazy.
Okay.
No,
So-
he has experience in camouflage, goddammit.
Should we do our stealth rolls in secret then?
Sure, go for that.
Would I at least have my background of survivor in it to be able to hide?
I think Survivor is fitting enough.
Okay.
You know, Grimith, I spent time as a survivalist scout trying to not be seen but while trying to observe others, so
Sure.
I'll roll secret as well.
Yes. Alright. And Thomas and
With the lack of trees.
Thomas and Dwohurim can sit this one out then.
Yep.
I'm hiding in the tree as well, so...
Should I move to the map? Or?
Sure, go for it. They already located to it. You can go and locate to it.
I'm physically hiding in the tree.
They've chosen that tree.
I'm up the tree.
You two are like over here. And for the purposes of you attempting to do something, Manaki, I suppose I will want an intelligence-based skill check using your magical background for using ghost sound, and tell me what it is you're making with your ghost sound.
Well, did you want a ghost sign? Didn't you just want a light?
We want something to distract them to get them over here.
Yeah.
How
Like,
obvious do you want it to be?
Sort of like a branch twist, breaking or something like that.
Like a rustling sound maybe in the bushes?
Yeah.
So we're not that far away?
Basically, just behind the trap. Or like...
No, like...
How far is the trap from them? is the
Because like
question.
a really, really loud rustling, I mean...
let's say the trap is here, something.
Well, where is it
How
in
far
comparison
from
to
the
this?
keep? Yeah.
What?
Where is this compared to this? Because this isn't just the same distance down.
Let's say...
We don't know. That's the cheating
Because it has to
question.
make sense. Like Russell, they would never hear that. They're just leaves.
Maybe...
We're not
Yeah.
going to worry about the exact
Maybe
distance. 13th
maybe
Age doesn't
20.
have time for your fucking tactical, like,
That's-
exact distance bullshit.
So in this case, let's
Sure, how
assume
about
they'll
a
hear
loud
the sound.
Like
Or
a
nothing else
loud
made...
thump as something heavy dropping. How about that? That could be natural. It could also be...
Alright.
It could be natural. Maybe a tree fell over, or...
That makes sense, right?
Yes, I think that's reasonable for you to attempt to make a skill check. So why don't you go ahead and make your intelligence-based skill check with your level added, and as well as your magical background.
There you go.
Okay, that is a very convincing thumb sound.
Tempus, did you drop your daggers?
Very convincing, indeterminate thump sound.
All right, Thomas will hear whispers coming from the direction of the building. He can't exactly make out the details, but there appears to have been acknowledgement of the thump, at least.
Good. He will not move because that would be stupid.
Yeah.
Let's see what happens.
All right. And eventually...
Get on there.
Where was that? Did you hear that? Were you hearing things? No. It's around here somewhere. Wait. I think I see something over there. And he points at the rogue points at the group of you three, and the barbarian's like, alright. He like hunches down, he like brandishes his club. He fucking like walks out like right into it, and the branch fucking swings and takes his ass out.
Yeah!
And the rogue immediately like fucking panics, like, oh shit!
Combat!
Do we initiate combat?
Yes,
Yeah, we do.
you'll want to
Yeah.
initiate combat.
Yes.
This will actually be something, you won't get a surprise round because Tempus did fail his stealth, but you will get initiative checks. And if you take him out first before he gets an opportunity to reply, then this will count as a stealth takedown.
Alright.
Uh-oh.
Damn it.
And Dwohurim and Thomas, you're not here.
Yeah, I would like to use my reroll on that. Actually, are we not taking part on this? Okay.
No.
I see. Oh, we were just in the corner to have our token somewhere.
Yes.
I see. Okay.
You were just at a
We're not
corner
getting
there.
there in time
You,
for stealth
you didn't want to like be there in order
Yeah.
to
Taking a
make
swim.
stealth checks.
Yeah.
Yes. Go
Swim.
ahead and swim. You should be able to
Let's
edge
see
your
what you guys
initiative.
can do. Call on you guys.
Damn it!
We're fucked.
Yep. Fuck.
I'm curious, what did Tempus roll in a stealth check? I'm curious.
He got a 3. Plus 5 plus 3 equals 11, which is not enough to pass a DC 15. Everyone else passed theirs.
God damn it, Rogue!
Well, shit happens.
Let me see here. Well, let's see. Starts off with his turn, straight up. I don't exactly have the situation of what he's gonna do. Yep, he fucking panics. He double moves away, like heading towards the fortress, like screaming at the top of his lungs. Actually runs straight off the fucking map, basically.
So, should we grab the bandit and just run away, or... What should you do?
I'm not entirely sure.
There's gonna
Well-
be a shitstorm here in a minute.
We can
There
either
is.
camp out here, and we can wait for them to come to us. Or we take the bandit and book it. That's the option.
Change which tree we're hiding in over here so they won't expect it.
I say we take the bandit and run and come back tomorrow. Oh god. So where are the others right now? Are they like way over here somewhere?
Yeah, they're off in the far distance because
Suddenly.
they didn't want to be in a situation where they'd have to make stealth rolls, so they weren't anywhere close. But basically, yes, off in the distance, the fucking like rogue just basically like makes like a beeline for the door, screaming something about intruders, invaders, they're taking down here. He like goes to the door and he runs inside.
Yeah, we should leave.
I
We can't
tempted-
handle this alone.
I'm telling you, if I
Wasn't
just jump down,
human.
I could totally reach him from there if he double moved, but oh well.
Thomas and Hurim just about to bet for how long it would take for them to get discovered, and then scream stuff.
I bet 5 seconds. I bet.
It will be. Oh, never mind.
So if no one picks him up, Fargus will pick him up and start running away.
Tempest will help.
All right. I'll basically
I'm slightly disappointed. Sure that he hit just fine.
I'll basically just go ahead and move you folks back to this body of water. So
I don't know how to swim. Help!
folks, yes, right there. As you folks like basically drag this body away with you, as you spirit yourselves off into fucking Never Everland. There's definitely the sounds of like searching behind you as bandits come pouring out of the building. And look, and of course you don't want to spend too much time like being around in the area, but I can certainly show you that this many people are interested in searching.
Look at that.
Alright.
Don't you just want to ruinate all of that?
Yeah, I would.
So
Not
those
gonna
are,
kill any of them, but...
those are 4 groups of mook tokens.
Ah.
Oh, they're mooks. Oh.
Yes, those are mook
I could
tokens.
force salvo them.
Yeah, but we're gonna question this guy first. Take him
Fine.
back to the cave.
Back to secret hideout cave.
Okay, so it's nightfall by the time you like fucking like make it back to your cave. This guy is still fucking unconscious. That was a well placed trap blow.
Alright, sweet.
What's it? Smash!
So, is it appropriate to say that the nature called?
Did he piss himself? What?
Did you get his
That
number?
wasn't really a nature's call, that was a nature's bitch slap.
Oh.
It said his regards to.
Let's hope he hasn't taken extensive brain damage or something. Smash will
Might have.
He's like, oh, and then he like
He has-
bleeds
he
out
has
of his
tra-
ears.
He has
Yeah.
traumatic Hollywood amnesia.
So we're quite close to the sea, right?
Yes.
So just dip his head into the sea.
What? No, we're not that sort of people.
To wake him up?
Oh, right. I could keep it in minus shock instead.
You could just create a really. You could just create a sound next to it.
Just splash some water in his face. I mean.
Sure. I mean, he doesn't have his weapon now. That's safe to say.
Yeah.